Dun dun.
Dun 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 dun. We are here today to learn about Fariha Mari, aka Pharah, and we are here with Pharah Main, High Elf Pally, aka Nick. Nick, thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about Pharah?
Alright, well, you see, she's a motherfucking woman. I know, shout out to my girl Kesha. Um, she is, I would say, I mean, Widowmaker is like up there, but I think she might be the most badass woman in Overwatch. Uh, she has a fantastic career in terms of her community service, and she has an upstanding reputation in terms of her integrity. She
Very, very, very nice. Very
very
beautiful.
strong and powerful woman. Yes.
Now, can you tell us a bit about her backstory? Like, what led her to want to join a career like this?
Well, it all starts the same way with most people. So there she was, 11 years old, and she's getting ice cream with her mom, and they're talking about what they want to do with her future, and her mom, like, goes to pay the meter on her car, and a fucking spaceship just comes down from Talon and just smushes her and devastates her. While she's eating her ice cream, like, the cone just, like, falls out of her mouth, and she's just in shock. She's 11 years old. She has no idea what happens.
Oops.
And then, remind me, what's Doomfist's name? Anaconda or something?
Akande. It's Akande.
Akande. I'm gonna call him Anaconda. So Anaconda
My
comes up.
Anaconda.
Anna Akana.
Absolutely, yes. Yes, Anaconda. So Anaconda comes up and just like looks at him, or her. Sorry, Pharah. Looks at Pharah and is like, "Wow, your life sucks, bro." And then just like takes her ice cream cone, licks it, just like puts it on her head like a dunce cone, and just walks away. And then Anaconda just flies away in the spaceship. And from then on, Pharah decided that she wanted to do everything she could to make sure that this never happened to anyone ever again.
That's beautiful.
Oh my god.
And then she got a
I
kick-ass
feel
mech
so
suit.
inspired.
Now, can you give us a tour through Anubis?
Oh yeah. So let's see. This area is my
Oh, fuck.
most hated, honestly, because of this friggin' thing here with these pillars. I hate it.
Very nice.
It's hard to fly around here. But if I'm ever low on health, this is a very good place to hide. I just like sneak in here, and then bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, secret health pack that like no one ever really goes to. And then there's this back entrance around here to get to another spawn point. This is the first control point. It's very useful. I'm personally a fan of hiding up here. Usually when I'm not far up, because that's not particularly good, given that I can move around pretty much anywhere. But I really thought that would work. Interesting. There's an invisible wall. So,
Now, is Pharah from Anubis?
I don't know.
Ah, cool. I don't know either. Now,
Time and space is just a social construct, so it's whatevs.
so rumor has it that, Pharah and Angelique Ziegler, aka
Wait,
Mercy,
hold on. I
are
just noticed this friggin' spaceship here for the first time. I've never seen this before.
killed
Can I get
on
a-
Amari.
Looks very similar, but I believe that the one that Anaconda was flying looked a little bit more like a circle with like 2 points. They call that like the I don't know, the yearly raven or something like that.
Ah, okay.
Oh my god, I can get on the spaceship. Holy fuck. This is so cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So, rumor has it that Farah is in a relationship with Angela Ziegler. Although others say that Angela Ziegler is actually in a relationship with Genji Shimada. Which is true and which is false? Can you tell us?
Who was the first person you mentioned?
Angela Ziegler, that is Mercy.
Oh, her name is like Angel. Look at that. Yeah, no, see, given that I didn't know that, definitely not the case. See, calling it a relationship is a bit formal, it's a bit much. More like a bromance with Genji. Like a love-hate, like frenemies. Like they hang out on the side sometimes. Nothing romantic going on. They just like to take notes.
Just good old
Since
buds.
they're so good. They're good old buds who like to punch each other, basically.
Ah.
Like that's the way of communicating. Because he's one of the only characters in the game who can actually do something about her rockets, but to shoot them all the way freaking back at you. And I mean, it's really rude, but at the same time, I commend it when it actually works.
Oh,
It
that's
takes
very nice.
a very specific amount of skill.
Now,
So,
what what is Farah's inspiration for this Luke?
for what?
For this look she has?
Oh, this look. Well, you see,
Can you give us
she
a
just
quick
sort of
emote?
embraced. Oh, yeah, actually. See, I got two. So, do you want, we'll go with this one. It's one of my favorites.
Ah.
I think it's very characteristic of her. But then we have this chuckle, which I think, shows a lighter side of her. So
Ah,
I
very
believe
nice.
that. Yeah, I believe that this look was actually designed after Voltron. I believe that she watched that when she was a kid, and just really fell in love with it. And now there's a reboot. It's all about the V. But along with that, I believe that this look itself is called Rapturion, which means that it's like a tip of the hat to being a raptor of the sky. And if she believes herself to be, as she very well is, a force to be reckoned with in the sky, and she's a predator among all of these small, insignificant prey, then yeah, I think it's a good name. It's very sleek. It's very sharp. It's kind of intimidating. I like it.
Now, Farah, has a bit of a love for rockets. I've noticed. She has called herself the Rocket Queen in some cases. Where do you think this love of rockets comes from?
I think that. Oh my god. I'm a genius. I think that if I were to hide right here, no one would really notice me until it was too late. So, yeah, I believe that the love of rockets came from seeing her mother being such a good rifle woman that she is, and seeing how precise and destructive or helpful her attacks could be. And I believe that seeing that, along with the devastating memory of the explosive force being put on her mother by the yearly raven or whatever it was, just sort of collided in her brain. She's like, wow, explosive stuff? Mom died. Just put it together, Rockets. Rockets are the way to, at one hand, just give a memorial to her mother, and then the other, give the middle finger to anyone who stands in her way.
It's very beautiful.
I respect that.
Now, I don't know if you've realized, but all of these statues, they have her face tattoo. They have the sort of the bird on head, the wings. Do you think there's a connection to that look that given herself?
I believe that's simply an embracing of her Egyptian heritage, you know. I believe I don't think it really goes much deeper than that, other than, you know, these are birds of prey, or, they're, yeah, they're birds of prey, and she wants to really embrace the idea that through and through, she is an apex predator, and she is.
Beautiful. So I am now going to add an AI to the opposite team, and I want you to sort of give us a walkthrough of Farah's abilities, like what each of them do, her primary fire, maybe a secondary fire if she has one. So I'll be giving you an easy Lucio.
I will obliterate you.
Now tell us about her
So
primary
this is her
fire.
primary fire. Yes, these are her rockets, her primary fire. They do, as I recall, about 120 base damage. That's what I've read once, long ago. Which is significant. However, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people don't feel this way. I feel like it could be beefed up, given that Widowmaker's shots can do upwards of, I don't know, 250 to 300. So that was one of her secondary abilities, Concussive Blast. Or whatever it is. What's it called? Yes, I'm correct. Look at that. Yes, Concussive Blast. It's very good for putting distance between yourself and the enemy, or just moving the enemy off of the point. For example, if my enemy and I are very close together, I can just shoot the ground in front of us. That's a bad example. One moment, please. So, if I'm trying to put distance between the two of us, I can shoot the ground, and gosh darn it, I'm just, that's how
Very
it's done,
nice.
you know.
And her
So,
flying abilities?
yes, indeed. She has rocket packs that have a rechargeable but not unlimited fuel supply, which help her to hover in the air or just get simple point A to point B, like up here.
Mm.
Additionally, you can push the left bumper to rocket up in the air, gives you a nice boost to your height. And then last but not least, she has her ultimate called Barrage.
Very nice.
Individually, thank you. Individually, the mini rockets don't do much damage, but there are very, very many of them. And if you are able to use the full duration of Barrage, then you can unleash a very devastating amount of damage. Unfortunately, because her ultimate leaves her so exposed, it is often difficult to use the full power of Barrage without being killed before it's finished.
Ah. Well, now the part of the show where we all go and go into No Limits and play Pharah. Jack, you may now include your audio into the stream.
Fuck.
And during this time, I will give you some
shit.
questions on Pharah. Like, for one, when she was younger, did she have any pets?
Yes, actually. It was a parakeet.
What was the name of the
Just a
parakeet?
little thing. Schrodinger.
Lovely name.
Parakeets are beautiful.
And I've seen in some emotes that Pharah is a pretty big fan of basketball. Is she any good?
You know, it's kind of hard to use her hand when she's in the suit, so I can't speak for her abilities when she's not in the suit, but while she is wearing the suit, I would have to say no, she's not that great. She just sort of has haphazard aim with a concussive blast, and that's about all she can do to aim.
Very unfortunate.
Try she might. Yeah, it's just not very accurate.
Now, how about soccer? Because she does have a spray where she is playing soccer.
Oh yeah, I mean she's a champ with that. Her legs have like free mobility, so
She never
honestly
misses
she
leg
could
day.
just like absolutely no. So she could very feasibly. I mean, there aren't any rules against it. So she could just like pick up the ball on her feet, just fly to the opposite point. I mean, the other team never likes it, but if it wasn't in the rules, then I mean, like if it's not, there aren't rules against it, then it's allowed. I'd say.
Mm. Interesting. Interesting.
Hmm. It's my BB.
Now, has Farah ever been to Volskaya?
I can't play this character.
A few times. Yeah, yeah. Not a favorite. It's a bit chilly. Um, the suit keeps her warm enough, especially with all the jet fuel. Yeah, it's a bit cold.
Hmm.
Not ideal.
I will protect the innocent.
Wow, look at her fly. Look at her go. Whee!
She protect and she attacked.
Hmm. I see. Jack, you're allowed to talk now.
Okay, I'm undone. I'm gonna fucking commit Sudoku. Hello. May I possibly ask a question?
Go ahead.
What you got?
Well, do you think Farah ever just gets stuck in her suit? Because it looks pretty goddamn skin tight, to be honest.
I have to agree. However, I like to believe that similar to Iron Man, she has a mechanism built in so that she's another machine that will disassemble it for her. She just sort of stands there and just lets it come off.
Sounds fair enough.
Oh, wait, we can flank to the side.
Well, yeah, we can do that now. I can fly. If I die,
Well-
I'm gonna
Wow.
cry because no, this is it. Okay.
That
Never mind.
Just
I broke the ice.
That went well.
that was a lovely experience.
Jack, do you have any more questions?
Well, I do have one more again about the armor thing. With like her chest, like the breastplate of her chest, it looks like a lunchbox. Do you believe she may keep her lunch in there?
Made a tactical error.
You know, I like to think that might be possible. Kind of like a glove box in a car. Like maybe that's where she keeps stuff.
Do you think she has
I think that would make
sunglasses in there for after she does a good ult to put them on and just show how much better she is than everyone
Absolutely.
else?
My team.
Positively. No look is complete without those.
Hmm. Now, would you ever consider cosplaying as a male version of Farah?
I think that would be pretty darn cool.
That one saw someone do one that had moving wings.
She had a really
That
nice
would
butt
be
and
a-
pretty lit.
Hello, turret. And I'm dead.
There's
Ooh, I'm alive.
44 health. I don't understand how you manage to play this character with how somewhat complex it is to both fly and aim and do all this at once.
It is a bit much, but honestly, as long as I
Do you
have a
find
regular-
it relatively simple?
I mean, it's definitely an acquired taste, but you know, it just like everything else. Once you do it enough, it just becomes second nature.
Huh.
Now, what is Farah's relationship with her mother? Is it good? Is it bad?
I've heard tell that it was a bit estranged. However, I like to believe that Anna was the kind of mother who loved her, but just didn't quite show it in the way that Farah needed.
Like, on a scale to Caitlyn and mom to dad and his mom, like, where are we at?
Very biased scale, that means. But I would say somewhere around Like us and Buffy.
Mm.
Yeah, so like just sort of like a mixed bag, you know.
Now, where do you think do you think Farah may have an inkling that her mom may still be alive, or do you think she is like she's dead? R.I.P.
I think she has sort of naive hope, but maybe it's not so naive. Also, that McCree is amazing.
Yeah, he shot me out of the sky a couple thousand times.
He's be good.
He-
Alright.
Isn't it like the
How many-
basics of Pharah, where like if someone can aim, you're fucked?
Honestly. But see, the good thing is, most people can't aim. So,
Yeah, to be honest.
alright.
I'm one of them. I mean, I play Reaper. Like,
Now,
his
there's
character is basically just
a
firing in
headcanon.
every direction.
if you will, that Farah and McCree were friends back in the Overwatch days, since they were both, you know, the youngest people that were there. You know, there were like no other kids or one else their age, so they sort of hung out together. Do you believe this to be true?
Absolutely. Well,
Do you think there were a
he just
couple
walked
of
right behind me.
little
That-
pals?
Death.
Hmm.
I'm gonna nail this rocket barrage. Just watch. I'm gonna solo all the Zenyatta guys.
Back online.
Never mind.
There you go.
Oh, Christ.
Now, who do you ship Farah with?
In range of the objective. Form up on me.
Well, you ever heard that, I don't know if you're aware of Watsky, but he is one of my faves. And he has a lyric in one of his songs called Tiny Glowing Screens, where he talks about why maybe technology isn't so bad, and about how, well, we all just want something to live for. And in one of his lyrics, he says, let's not die before we get to fuck a robot.
System repair.
And so, I think that Sheen Zenyatta might potentially have a very good thing. Oh, shoot!
I really thought you were about to say you ship her with Watsky.
No,
I
don't think she
was
would like
wondering
Watsky.
where this was going.
And I'm like, hey, someone. Well, you know Watsky. I'm like, what? Well, Nick, thank you for being here with me today. Anything else you want to say about Farah before we go off air?
Will you marry me?
Very nice.
I want Farah to marry me.
Well, you're gonna have to
I don't
ask
think
I mean-
I-
I
Anna
mean,
for
yeah.
a blessing, if we can find her, because Lord knows.
Absolutely. Who's her dad? No one knows that, right?
Subscribe below.